Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Thorpe Park Resort will open in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the island like no other. Welcome to Thorpe Park Resort.
It was a little side project that we had wanted to do for a few years actually, and a few of us had dreamed of doing for a long time. It's about building excitement. It's about getting the guests here. We often get a large crowd at the front here. It's quite a big space, and it's about opening the park with a bit of panache, with a bit of showmanship. Thorpe Park is one of those places. We've got lots of rides, lots of exciting, and a huge day ahead of you. And we really want to start that day with a real impactful start. So we've got our huge screen behind us, and to be able to accompany that with a fantastic music that really builds that tension, counts us down to the entrance of the park.
I think what's important for us, kind of from a delivery and an entertainment perspective, I think was to make sure that we do make sure the guests, as they come across this bridge, they're seeing such an awesome spectacle as you can see behind me here. But it's making sure obviously they're immersed in what they're walking into. You don't want to hear the top tracks on a theme day out. You want to hear kind of immersive tracks that we've got here behind us. And again, what's important for the admissions track especially is that as you're coming across, seeing the island behind you, and obviously the Swarm, you've got Saw the Ride, a bit of Lost City as well, as you can hear the tracks you're going to hear across the park. It's really welcome you into what's an immersive kind of landscape.
Working with the team of Thorpe Park Resort was great. They are a young and very enthusiastic team, and you really noticed how they want to enhance the guest experience at the park. It was great for us to be a part of this creative family.
I think for us it was a really obvious choice. Merlin as a company, and particularly Thorpe Park as well, have got a long history with IMAscore, with working on our Darren Brown Ghost Train attraction, and more recently our tech team worked with IMAscore on the Big Top. And so for us, when it came to a larger project, it was an obvious choice for us.
To be honest, we didn't know how we should start. It's quite a big challenge to produce music for a whole theme park with a lot of different areas and rides. So the most important thing was to find a melody which describes the park at its best. So the island's theme, the main melody which you can hear in a lot of places on site, was the beginning of the new Thorpe Park music production. It's played in different musical styles, and at the end of the day it should stay in your head in the most positive way.
We have a lot of audio zones. The park's divided into 13 nodes, which are the technical terms for where we have a rack of equipment. And from those 13 nodes, we can have up to 4 or 5 different zones per node. So you're looking at about 30 to 40 individual zones in the park, which includes the rides, the attractions, dwell areas, restaurants.
I think for us it creates us a fantastic identifying brand, allowing guests to hear the park as well as see it, and it's really exciting to hear what the island sounds like. What does Thorpe Park sound like? You think about Alton Towers and how they've got their really identifiable sound. This is our way of, over the next few years, really creating something that will stick in people's memories.
Park's different theme areas also got their own musical identity. Besides the new island theme, every area also features own unique themes. But in the beginning it was clear that the most iconic melodies such as Nemesis Inferno and Colossus must be kept. So yes, it's a big music update, but you can still hear the famous melodies of Thorpe Park Resort.
estimate that working with IMAscore so far, we have changed at least 10 of those zones this year. which is a substantial start to the project. We've changed everything from some of our big coasters to some of our restaurants, some of our Friday night attractions. So quite a mixture of different things that we've changed.
I think for us, developing the sound was a real journey, not only for us as a resort, but also with IMAscore as well. And we kind of worked together to produce this fantastic sound for the resort and for the island.
We're very happy to offer the soundtrack of THORPE Park Resort on City. It includes music from the areas, Darren Brown's Ghost Train, Colossus, The Big Top, and many, many more.